अद्य वार्तावल्याः विशेष संवादक्रमे अस्माभिः साकम् अस्ति भारतीय गणित खगोल शास्त्रयोः विशारदः प्रोफेसर के.वी. शर्मा रिसर्च फाउंडेशन चेन्नई इत्यत्र अध्यक्षः प्रोफेसर एम.एस. श्रीराम वर्यः। महोदय, अत्र भवतां स्वागतम् अस्ति।
धन्यवादाः।
महोदय, भवान् विगत 25 वर्षेभ्यः भारतीय खगोलशास्त्रस्य भारतीय गणितस्य क्षेत्रे च कार्यरतः अस्ति। भवता भारतीय गणितं खगोलशास्त्रं चाधिकृत्य विभिन्नानि शोधपत्राणि पुस्तकानि च विलिखितानि। वर्तमान समये एतेषां महत्त्वविषये अस्मद्दर्शकान् बोधयतु।
See, much of mathematics as taught in schools, say up to 10th or 11th standard, is of Indian origin. So that is, for instance, decimal place value system, arithmetic, and algebra originated in India. Geometry also developed in India independently of the Greek tradition. See, for instance, the so-called Pythagoras theorem, the first clear statement is to be found in Bauddha and Sulba Sutra, dated about 8th century BC. See, it is true that Egyptians knew about it. Certainly, Babylonians also knew about it. There are Pythagorean triplets and all that. So they are mentioned there. They are aware of it. But the first clear statement, statement in a text or any other source, is to be found in Bauddha and Sulba Sutra. Similarly, the trigonometry in India had its own flavor. It is true that Greeks had trigonometrical ideas, and probably some things were borrowed from them in India. But the way the Indians formulated trigonometry, using half chord, ardhaja and all that, it is distinctive, and it is the closest to the modern formulation. So trigonometry also is, the as practiced in the modern form has a lot of Indian connection. Similarly, the calculus ideas originated in India. See, for instance, the differentiation of sine and cosine functions is necessary in astronomical applications. So that was said. Then integration methods, some specific small things only, like measurement of finding the area of a sphere. So an integration method has been clearly explained by Bhaskaracharya.
महोदय, अन्यासां सभ्यतानां तुलनायां भारतीय विज्ञानस्य किं हि विशिष्टतत्वं यत् अन्योन्य विज्ञानतत्त्वानि अतिशेते?
Yes, Indian sciences have a distinctive character. Most of them are in sutra format. The rules are formulated, and you have to learn the rules first. See, for instance, this is true in the grammar of Panini. So there are rules for generating words. So similarly, in Ashtadhyayi, in Pingala's Chandas Sutra, rules for meters, prosody, okay, they are given. So the same kind of thing is followed in Indian mathematics and astronomy. Rules are, formulated for finding mathematical quantities or astronomical quantities, how to find them out. Sutras are given. Later, the explanations are to be given by the teachers or in the commentaries, or what are known as, vasanas and bhashyas and so on.
उपनिवेशी शिक्षा द्वारा अस्माकं विभिन्न शास्त्राणां शिक्षण पद्धतौ परिवर्तनानि जातानि। कथं विद्यालय स्तरीयायां शिक्षण पद्धतौ भारतीय खगोलशास्त्रस्य, भारतीय विज्ञानस्य, भारतीय गणितस्य च सिद्धान्तानां समन्वयनं भवितुम् अर्हति?
I have given a large number of talks to various kinds of people on Indian astronomy and mathematics. The first reaction of most people, starting from school students, college students, lecturers, professors, even research personnel, is that, we didn't know that at all, that all these things are contained in Indian texts. So that is a very important thing which has to be emphasized. Mathematics, up to some 10th, 11th level, much of it is of Indian origin. But this is not recognized. So that recognition should be there, that it is of Indian origin. So this should be pointed out to the students. Do we change the whole thing and, do it from an Indian perspective, or do we retain it, the present thing, and then put, supplements, we are doing this Indian mathematics and all that, See, that is a big question. Lot of discussions are going on. There are a lot of committees are there. Union government is, trying quite a lot, about these things. So work is going on. Important thing is it should not be burdensome to the students. So regarding astronomy, see, astronomical concepts are used. Indian astronomical concepts are used by the society throughout India. You see, they are already using it. See, like, what is Ram Navami? What does it mean? It is considered as, Chaitra Shukla Navami. Okay? Or Ganesh Chaturthi. So it is Bhadrapada Shukla Chaturthi. What does it mean? You see? So you have to know what is the meaning of that. So you have to know about Indian calendar. Okay? It's not too difficult. After some class 9 or 10 and all that, these can be very easily, it can be incorporated. What is Indian calendar? How did they view the motion of the sun and the moon and the planets and the stars? See, all these things should be done qualitatively first. And at an advanced stage, you can even introduce, calculations, how to do. They are quite simple calculations, see. So how to calculate the Tithi, Nakshatra, and other. So the Indian astronomical concepts should be explained in, school so that they understand what they are following already.
महोदय, भवान् केरलस्य खगोल गणित शास्त्रयोः परम्परायाः ग्रन्थान् आधृत्य शोधकार्यं कृतवान्। एतस्याः परम्परायाः विषये अस्मद्दर्शकान् बोधयतु।
Yeah, Kerala had advanced developments took place in Kerala from 14th century onwards. Why in Kerala? Probably because it is somewhat isolated and, too much of warfare and disturbance, which was there in other parts of India, were not there. But I should emphasize that Kerala tradition is a continuation of Indian tradition. Okay? So Bhaskara was there, Bhaskaracharya in 12th century. So then Narayana Pandita was there in the 13th century. And then Kerala, more developments took place in the ideas of calculus and all that. As I told you, calculus ideas were already there in India, but here more things were added, okay? Like infinite series for sine function, cosine function, and more importantly, infinite series for pi. Recently, there was a lecture by Professor Manjul Bhargava, the Fields Medalist of Indian origin. So he told that the exact value of pi, the correct expression, was given by Indians first by the Kerala School of Mathematics. This is now somewhat well known, okay, Kerala School of Mathematics, but astronomy, people don't know the Kerala contribution. There were large, very, very significant developments by Kerala astronomers, okay, who are, for instance, Nilakanta Somayaji, in a text called Tantra Sangraha, composed in 1500 CE, okay, so that is 522 years back, said that planets move around the sun and sun itself moves around the earth. So it is not fully heliocentric system. It is what is called as the Tycho Brahe model, which came in 1580. So Nilakanta Somayaji has given this model even before Copernicus and certainly before Tycho Brahe, because they were always talking of geocentric framework only. So that is nothing wrong. As far as calculations are concerned, geocentric framework is perfectly fine. So he's saying planets are going around the sun and sun goes around the earth. But what is very important is that he made a very important change. Say for Mercury and Venus, that is Buddha and Shukra, he made some change in the calculation, you see, which is even Copernicus missed. Only Kepler realized more than a century later, you see. So that was recognized for the first time by Indian, that is Nilakanta Somayaji, that how to write the corrections for Buddha and Shukra. You see, he did that in his, planetary model.
महोदय, वार्तावली परिवारस्य पक्षतः अहं भवद्भ्यः धन्यवाचांसि विज्ञापयामि यत् भवन्तः संवाद साधनेन अस्मान् अनुगृहीतवन्तः।
धन्यवादाः।
शोभनम्। अधुना गीतानुवादस्पर्धायै शुद्धगेयानुवादानां प्रेषणाय स्मारणपरः एषः क्रमः। तदर्थं